while you sleep. See, it has 2 speeds, low and high.
Where's the motor?
Honey, don't move the bed.
The casting process for the Lucie show in 1962 was a careful selection of talents that brought together a perfect blend of comedy and chemistry. Lucille Ball, already a well-known comedian, was an obvious choice for the lead role. After her successful partnership with Daisy Arnaz in I Love Lucy, Ball formed Zulu Productions, which produced the Lucie show. Vivian Vance, who played Ethel Mertz in I Love Lucy, was initially considered for the role of Lucie's sidekick. However, Ball wanted to try something new and created the character of Vivian Bagley, Lucie's best friend, for Vance. When Vance declined to continue in a full-time role due to health issues, Gale Gordon, who had worked with Ball in My Favorite Husband, was cast as the series' male lead, Mr. Mooney. The role of Lucie's other friend and neighbor, Mary Jane, was given to Mary Wickes, who had previously worked with Ball in Stage Door. Wickes' experience and comedic timing made her an ideal fit for the part. For the role of Lucie's children, Candy Moore and Jimmy Garrett were cast as Chris and Jerry Carmichael, respectively. Candy Moore, a young actress at the time, was chosen for her wholesome and energetic personality, while Jimmy Garrett, with his natural acting ability, was able to hold his own against the more experienced cast members. The casting of the Lucie show was a careful process that brought together a talented group of actors who each brought something unique to the series. Through auditions, chemistry tests, and a keen eye for talent, the cast of the Lucie show was assembled, creating a memorable and entertaining television series.
That will be the day.
Come on, Bev, hurry up.
Oh, before we leave,
The Lucie Show, a popular 1962 TV series, was brought to life by director Ida Lupino. Known for her unique directorial vision, Lupino focused on creating a lighthearted and comedic atmosphere. She was influenced by her own experiences as an actress, which helped her to connect with the show's star, Lucille Ball, and the rest of the cast. Lupino's directing style was characterized by her ability to elicit natural and believable performances from her actors. She achieved this by fostering a collaborative environment on set, encouraging input and ideas from the cast and crew. Lupino's approach was hands-on, working closely with the actors to refine their performances and ensure that the comedic timing was just right. In terms of visual style, Lupino preferred a simple and uncluttered aesthetic. She used minimal sets and props, relying instead on the actors' performances and the strength of the writing to carry each episode. This approach helped to keep the focus on the characters and their comedic interaction, which was central to the success of the show. Lupino's collaborative style extended to her work with the show's writers, producers, and crew members. She was known for her ability to work well with others and her willingness to listen to and incorporate their ideas into the final product. This collaborative spirit helped to create a positive and productive working environment, which in turn contributed to the show's success. In summary, Ida Lupino's directorial vision for the Lucie show was characterized by her ability to create a lighthearted and comedic atmosphere, foster a collaborative environment, and elicit natural and believable performances from her actors. Her simple and uncluttered visual style helped to keep the focus on the characters and their comedic interaction, which was central to the success of the show.
Lucy? What? Did you get the sugar? I did.
The Lucie Show was a popular TV series that aired in 1962, starring the comedic genius Lucille Ball. This show is filled with many surprising, funny, and even sad moments that will keep you entertained. One of the most memorable moments for me was when Lucie gets a job as a hotel clerk and wreaks havoc with her comedic antics. It's a scene that showcases Lucille Ball's incredible talent for physical comedy. When was the first time you watched The Lucie Show? Did a particular scene or moment leave a lasting impact on you? We would love to hear your stories and memories related to this classic TV series. For me, watching The Lucie Show brings back memories of laughing along with my family as we enjoyed this timeless comedy. The show's humor has stood the test of time and continues to entertain audiences today. So, whether you're a longtime fan or new to the show, there's no denying the impact and influence that The Lucie Show has had on television history. Get ready to discover some fascinating facts about this iconic series.
If you are ever again mixed up in such shenanigans as this, I personally will see to it.
The Lucie Show, a popular 1962 TV series, was filmed in Dezilla Studios, known today as Culver Studios, in California. The sets were designed to recreate the interior of Lucie's house and her workplace, a bank. The bank set was innovative for its time, featuring a functional vault door that weighed over a ton. The exterior scenes were shot at different locations, including a real bank in Westwood, Los Angeles. However, most of the filming took place in the controlled environment of the studio to ensure consistency and efficiency. Filming a TV series in the early 1960s came with its own set of challenges. The production team had to manage tight schedules, limited budgets, and the need for consistent quality. To overcome these challenges, they employed innovative techniques such as multi-camera setup and live audience recording. The multi-camera setup allowed for efficient filming, while the live audience recording added a unique dynamic, enhancing the comedic timing of the show. The use of electronic videotape for recording was a significant technological advancement during this period. It allowed for easier editing and reruns, contributing to the show's success and enduring popularity. In the world of television, The Lucie Show follows the successful sitcom I Love Lucie. While some may have enjoyed TLS, others, like myself, found it lacking in comparison to its predecessor. The magic of ILL, for me, lies in its cast chemistry, exceptional writing, high production values, and the romantic dynamic between Lucille Ball and Daisy Arnaz. However, TLS presents a different picture. The first season sees Ball appearing to have aged significantly since ILL, and her demeanor has shifted dramatically. The subtlety that characterized ILL is absent in TLS, with actors, including Ball, delivering their lines loudly and without finesse. Ball's performance in TLS differs from that in ILL, where her character displayed vulnerability and femininity, making her endearing and appealing. Unfortunately, in TLS, this aspect is missing, and her appearance is altered by heavy makeup and over-the-top false eyelashes, blue eyeshadow, and red lipstick, making her face look mask-like. It's understandable that no one wants to show the signs of aging, especially someone as beautiful as Ball was in her youth and early middle age. However, the shouting of lines and exaggerated reactions in TLS are disappointing. Moreover, Ball's reliance on cue cards in TLS, something she never needed in ILL, adds to the show's shortcomings. In conclusion, while The Lucie Show may have had its moments, it fails to capture the magic of I Love Lucie. The subtlety, chemistry, and vulnerability present in ILL are absent in TLS, making it a less enjoyable viewing experience for some.
She was there for the whole day and never complained once.
The creation of a musical score and soundtrack is an essential aspect of filmmaking, as it enhances the narrative and emotional tone of the production. In the case of the 1962 TV series The Lucie Show, the music played a significant role in setting the mood and complementing the comedic antics of the show's star, Lucille Ball. Elliot Daniel, the primary composer for The Lucie Show, was an experienced musician and composer who had previously worked with Lucille Ball on the popular series I Love Lucie. Daniel's compositions for The Lucie Show were characterized by their catchy, upbeat melodies, which perfectly complemented the show's comedic style. The soundtrack for The Lucie Show also featured various popular songs of the era, which were used to great effect in the show's many musical numbers. These songs were carefully selected to enhance the narrative and emotional tone of each episode, providing a rich and varied soundtrack that added depth and texture to the show. According to Daniel, the key to creating an effective musical score for a comedy series is to strike a balance between humor and emotion. You want the music to enhance the comedy, but you also want it to have an emotional impact, he said in an interview. It's a delicate balance, but when it works, it can really elevate the show to a whole new level. Musicians involved in the production of The Lucie Show also played a crucial role in bringing the show's music to life. The show's orchestra, led by conductor George Green, was made up of some of the most talented musicians in Hollywood, and their performances added a level of energy and excitement to the show that was truly unmatched. In conclusion, the creation of the musical score and soundtrack for The Lucie Show was a collaborative effort between composers, musicians, and producers, all of whom worked together to create a musical experience that perfectly complemented the show's narrative and emotional tone. The result was a rich and varied soundtrack that added depth and texture to the show and helped to make it one of the most beloved and enduring comedy series of all time.
Trust me, you're Sagamore.
Oh, you were impeached as Sagamore a long time.
Vivian Vance, who starred alongside Lucille Ball in The Lucie Show, had a stipulation before agreeing to appear on the series. She insisted on wearing fashionable clothing, as she was tired of playing the frumpy best friend role. This demand was met, and Vance subsequently signed the contract. Desilu Productions, the company owned by Lucille Ball, produced several successful television series, including The Untouchables, Mission Impossible, and Star Trek, in addition to The Lucie Show. Daisy Arnaz Jr., the son of Lucille Ball, and Daisy Arnaz was a member of the hit rock group Dino, Daisy, and Billy. At the age of 12, he played the drums for the group, which also included Dean Paul Martin, Dean Martin's son, and Billy Hinch. The group had a top 40 hit in 1965 with I'm a Fool on Frank Sinatra's Reprise Records label, which Warner Brothers Records had recently acquired for distribution. One of the most iconic scenes in The Lucie Show is from the episode titled Lucie Gets Caught in the Draft. In this scene, Lucie, played by Lucille Ball, tries to avoid being caught by the draft board. She disguises herself as a man and goes to great lengths to avoid being recognized. The direction in this scene is excellent, with the use of tight shots and quick cuts to heighten the comedic tension. The performance by Ball is classic Lucie, with her physical comedy and facial expressions on full display. The cinematography is also notable, with the use of shadows and lighting to enhance the comedic effect. According to the show's director, Maury Thompson, Lucie was a dream to work with. She had such great timing and was always willing to try anything to get a laugh. Ball herself is quoted as saying, "I love doing physical comedy. It was always a challenge, but it was also so much fun." This scene has had a lasting impact on audiences and is still remembered and celebrated today. It showcases Ball's comedic genius and the show's ability to balance humor and storytelling. The scene has been parodied and referenced in numerous other TV shows and films, a testament to its enduring popularity. Another iconic scene from The Lucie Show is from the episode titled Lucie and the Lost Ark. In this scene, Lucie and her friend Vive go to a movie premiere, and Lucie gets mistaken for a famous movie star. The direction in this scene is again excellent, with the use of wide shots to capture the glamour and excitement of the premiere. The performance by Ball is once again top-notch, with her reactions to the confusion and chaos around her being priceless. The cinematography is also notable, with the use of close-ups to capture the details of the stars' outfits and the excitement on the characters' faces. According to Vance, working with Lucie was always an adventure. She was so funny and such a professional. We had such a great time together. Ball is quoted as saying, "I loved working with Vive. We had such great chemistry and always had a blast together." This scene has also had a lasting impact on audiences and is still remembered and celebrated today. It showcases the show's ability to balance humor and drama and the glamour and excitement of Hollywood. The scene has been referenced and parodied in numerous other TV shows and films, a testament to its enduring popularity.
Promises. Well, what'll you do? Can you get another band for your audition? Well,
Gale Gordon, known for his role in Lucille Ball's sitcoms, holds the distinction of appearing in all 4 of her series, I Love Lucie, The Lucie Show, Here's Lucie, and Life with Lucie. Interestingly, The Lucie Show was initially intended for just 1 season due to financial struggles at Desilu, Ball, and Daisy Arnaz's studio. However, Arnaz convinced Ball to return to television to help the studio regain its footing. The show's conditions included airing on Monday nights, similar to I Love Lucie, and involving Ball's former co-star, Vivian Vance, and writers. Vance, however, left the program after the 3rd season due to the exhausting commute from Connecticut and her desire to spend more time with her husband. Despite the challenges, The Lucie Show proved to be a significant part of Ball's television career.
Now I'd like to explain a few other... Oh, excuse me, the laundry. You two can practice.
The Lucie Show, the 1962 TV series, brought laughter into the homes of many Americans. Starring the talented Lucille Ball, it quickly gained popularity and became a staple of American television. The show resonated with audiences due to its clever humor and relatable characters. The Lucie Show contributed to pop culture by solidifying Lucille Ball's status as a comedy icon. Her comedic timing and physical comedy skills were unparalleled, inspiring future generations of comedians. The show's catchphrases and humorous situations became part of the cultural lexicon. Discussions on relevant social themes were subtly woven into the show. For instance, it portrayed a working woman, Lucie, who was both a mother and a professional, challenging traditional gender roles. The show also featured diverse characters, promoting inclusivity and representation. In conclusion, The Lucie Show had a significant cultural and social impact. It brought joy to audiences, influenced pop culture, and contributed to discussions on relevant social themes.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Everybody can't look like...
Lucille Ball, the star of The Lucie Show, had a bungalow office suite east of the main Desilu production offices on Gower Saint. She served as CEO of Desilu and had a trusted secretary, Cleo Morgan, who handled her meetings and communications with clients and agents. Bud Brooks oversaw the art department on the top floor of the main entrance building. Lucie's ancestry can be traced back to the earliest settlers in the colonies, with deep roots in New York State. Her English heritage includes a direct ancestor, William Sprague, who left England on the ship Lyon's Whelp for Plymouth Salem and helped to found the city of Charlestown, Massachusetts. However, Lucie's behavior on set was not always admirable. According to Candy Moore, Lucie would often embarrass her in front of co-stars and directors by teasing her and making off-color jokes. Moore also claimed that Lucie was abusive to her directors. Despite these flaws, Lucie's impact on the entertainment industry is undeniable.
Supposed to be green. So what? Now I got green in the cash register. Since the Danes took over.
The Lucie Show, a sitcom that aired from 1962 to 1968, received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. The show starred Lucille Ball, who was already a well-known comedian due to her previous series, I Love Lucie. Critics praised Ball's performance, with the New York Herald Tribune calling her the reigning queen of television comedy. The show's writing was also commended, with the New York Daily News noting that the scripts are bright and witty, and the situations are fresh and funny. Audience reactions were overwhelmingly positive, with the show consistently ranking in the top 10 of Nielsen's ratings during its run. Fans appreciated the humor and relatability of the characters, with many considering The Lucie Show to be a worthy successor to I Love Lucie. The Lucie Show received several award nominations, including multiple Emmy nominations for Outstanding Comedy Series and Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for Lucille Ball. Ball won the Emmy for Lead Actress in 1967. These accolades are significant for those involved in the show as they highlight the quality of the series and the talent of those who worked on it. The positive reception from both critics and audiences, as well as the award nominations and wins, helped to solidify Lucille Ball's status as a comedy legend and cemented the Lucie Show's place in television history.
That's right.
Made her make the leap into
Right.
I Love Lucie and the Lucie Show. which we're
Yeah.
talking about right
Lucille Ball, known for her role in I Love Lucie, took care to please her sponsors by placing her Chesterfield cigarettes in a Philip Morris package. During World War II, Mary Wickes volunteered with the Hospital Committee of the American Theater Wing War Service in New York. Charles Lane appeared in the Donna Reed show twice, though he was not credited after the show. His appearances occurred in Season 2, Episode 10, titled All Mothers Worry, and were released on November 15, 1959.
Row. All right, now let's get going.
During the filming of The Lucie Show in 1962, there were many memorable moments that showcased the cast and crew's camaraderie and Lucie's comedic genius. Vivian Vance, who played Lucie's best friend and landlord, often shared stories about how Lucie would make her laugh even when the cameras weren't rolling. In one instance, Lucie hid behind a door and jumped out to scare Vivian, causing her to burst into laughter and ruin the take. The show's crew also had to be on their toes to keep up with Lucie's antics. During the filming of an episode where Lucie tries to sell more subscriptions for a magazine, she found herself struggling to open a particularly stubborn drawer. In a classic Lucie move, she enlisted the help of a crew member who she pretended to accidentally superglue to the drawer. The crew member, a good sport, played along, leading to a hilarious scene and a memorable day on set. Behind the scenes, Lucie was known for her kindness and generosity. She often brought homemade treats for the cast and crew and went out of her way to make everyone feel appreciated. She also made sure to learn the names of every single person on set, from the actors to the grips and gaffers. One of the most iconic moments from the Lucie show came during the filming of an episode where Lucie and Vivian try to become models for a department store. In one scene, Lucie is tasked with modeling a mink coat, but struggles to walk gracefully in high heels. As she teeters and stumbles across the stage, the crew couldn't help but laugh, and the take had to be redone several times before they could get through it without breaking character. Despite the challenges and chaos of filming a weekly TV show, the cast and crew of the Lucie show always managed to have a good time. Their camaraderie and sense of humor shone through in every episode, making the Lucie show a beloved classic that continues to entertain audiences today.
Let's cross it out. And Marge and Huey.
While Carole Burnett was working on the Lucie show, she experienced a setback when she injured her neck in a taxi accident, forcing her to withdraw from the Broadway musical Fade Out, Fade In. She was sued for breach of contract, but the lawsuit was eventually dropped. Burnett's love for performing in Once Upon a Mattress led her to appear in 3 different television adaptations of the play, where she portrayed Princess Winifred in 1964 and 1972, and Queen Agravain in the 25 Disney version. During the filming of the Lucie show, child actors Candy Moore, Ralph Hart, and Jimmy Garrett had to attend school for 3 hours each day on the Desilu lot. Their teacher, Miss Haney, made sure they kept up with their studies while they pursued their acting careers.
Back.
No, you give it back. I'll wait for you outside in the hall.
Oh, Chuck.
The Lucie show, a groundbreaking 1962 television series, holds a significant place in film history. Starring the iconic Lucille Ball, the show was one of the first to feature a divorced woman as the main character, paving the way for more complex and realistic female leads. The Lucie show's impact on future filmmaking is evident in the many sitcoms that followed in its footsteps. Its innovative use of humor, physical comedy, and storytelling helped shape the situation comedy genre. The show's ability to tackle serious social issues while maintaining a lighthearted tone inspired future writers and producers. The Lucie show also inspired numerous subsequent works. For instance, the popular 1980s sitcom I Love Lucie, which was a precursor to the Lucie show, was revived in the form of various TV specials and even a stage musical. The Lucie show's influence can also be seen in modern sitcoms such as The Nanny, The Golden Girls, and even Netflix's Grace and Frankie. In short, the Lucie show left an indelible mark on the film industry, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in television comedy and inspiring future generations of filmmakers and performers. Ann Sothern, known for her role in the Lucie show, shared a scene with her daughter in The Whales of August in 1987, playing a younger version of herself. Producers of the Lucie show attempted to book the Beatles for a cameo, but they declined due to their busy schedules. However, Frankie Avalon and Donny Osmond made appearances on the show. In real life, Lucille Ball, the Lucie show's star, was the more frugal one, while her I Love Lucie co-star and husband, Daisy Arnaz, was the spendthrift.
Right. None of it is, ha ha ha, here comes the joke.
Good comedy.
Yeah, good comedy. It's not like...
After the end of the Lucie Daisy Comedy Hour in 1960, Lucille Ball filed for divorce from her husband Daisy Arnaz. They divided their 20 million television empire equally, with each retaining 25% Desilu stock. Ball received the homes in Beverly Hills and Rancho Mirage, while Arnaz got the beach house in Del Mar, California, and the horse ranch in Corona. They agreed to joint custody of their children, with Ball receiving $450-month child support. In 1962, Ball purchased Arnaz's holdings in Desilu for $3 million as he wanted to retire to his horse ranch. Charles Lane, who appeared on The Lucie Show, is survived by his son, Tom, daughter, Alice, and granddaughter, Lucie. Vivian Vance, who played Ethel on I Love Lucie, divorced Philip Ober in 1959 under allegations of spousal abuse. She was forced to hand over half of her $160,000 in community property, which included her ranch in Cubero, New Mexico, and home in California.
Mom, I have my own key.
The Lucie Show, which first aired in 1962, was groundbreaking in many ways, though it may not be widely recognized for it. The show featured a household run by two women without husbands, which was daring and innovative for the early 1960s. Moreover, the lead character, Five, was a divorcee, marking the first time a lead character on a TV show had this status. Towards the end of the series, Lucie became a working mother, another first for television. Despite its progressive elements, The Lucie Show was not without its perils. Lucie nearly died twice while filming episodes. During an episode of I Love Lucie, she started choking on a grape, and the crew had to intervene to save her. On The Lucie Show, Lucie almost drowned during the filming of a flooding shower scene, but Vivian Vance noticed her struggle and pulled her to safety. In addition to its groundbreaking and dangerous aspects, The Lucie Show had notable guest stars. Mary Wickes, for example, appeared on an episode of the Charlotte Peters Show in 1965, which was broadcast locally in St. Louis, Missouri. Overall, The Lucie Show was a significant television series that pushed boundaries, provided entertainment, and showcased notable guest stars.
Some other time, honey. How about right now, baby?
Vivian Vance, best known for her role in The Lucie Show, had a fascinating life beyond the series. She was the godmother to John Sebastian, being close friends with his mother, Jane Sebastian. Interestingly, Vance made her film debut in the silent film The Patent Leather Pug in 1925, which is unfortunately now lost. In I Love Lucie, Vance's co-star, William Frawley, had a unique contract that granted him residuals from the show for years after production ended in 1957. Unfortunately, Vance did not have a similar clause in her contract, highlighting the gender disparity in the industry during that time.
Development here, Lucie. 64.
Lucille Ball, known for her comedic skills, played a significant role in launching David Winters' film-producing career. Winters, who starred in West Side Story, co-produced and choreographed Lucie's television special Lucie in London in 1966, marking his first producer job. Mary Wickes, who gained fame on Broadway, reprised her role as Nurse Preen in a special TV version of The Man Who Came to Dinner in 1972. This time, Orson Welles replaced the late Monty Woolley in the role of Sheridan Whiteside. Mel Torme, frustrated by his experiences as the music director of Judy Garland's CBS variety series, wrote a tell-all book about his former boss. The book, titled The Other Side of the Rainbow with Judy Garland on the Dawn Patrol, portrayed Garland as drug-addicted, unprofessional, and challenging to work with.
I can't get the $3,000 for the down payment.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, I'm...
Daisy Arnaz Jr., son of Lucille Ball, and Daisy Arnaz, appeared on The Dating Game in 1967 and competed against Spencer Layton, ultimately losing the competition. Carole Burnett, a close friend of Ball, sued 20th Century Fox in 1927 for using a modified version of her signature closing song and portraying her charming character in Family Guy. The lawsuit was dismissed, with the judge citing Hustler magazine beat Falwell as the basis for the decision. Charles Lane, who often played the straight man to Ball's comedic character, was friends with her since she was a chorus girl, and he worked in RKO musicals.
Well, you couldn't help it. It wasn't your fault your transmission dropped out.
In the 1962 TV series The Lucie Show, Carole Burnett made an appearance, despite not completing her degree from UCLA School of Theater, Film, and Television. Lucille Ball, the show star, experienced a significant change in her voice due to polyps on her larynx from performing on Broadway. Her voice became coarser and lower, and she struggled to reach the high-pitched register she was known for. Ann Sothern, another cast member, had to wear black outfits in her 1950s sitcoms due to weight gain from a battle with hepatitis. Her appearance on the Lucie show marked a return to television after a hiatus.
1952 and 1953, I Love Lucie.
Mel Torme, known for his biography of jazz drummer Buddy Rich, once had an encounter with Lucille Ball and her mother, Deed. At a social event, Deed warned a guest to be careful with Lucie, describing her as a bitch. Lucie replied, "No, I'm not. Only when I'm working," to which Deed retorted, "When else does anybody see you?" Carole Burnett, a contemporary of Lucie's, successfully sued the National Enquirer in 1981 for libel. The tabloid had falsely accused her of public drunkenness and starting a fight with then Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. Burnett, who lost both her parents to alcoholism, pursued the lawsuit to hold the paper accountable for its irresponsible reporting and to prevent similar harm to other celebrities. These anecdotes offer a glimpse into the personalities of two influential figures in television history and the challenges they faced in their careers. Shirley Partridge, known as the lead singer of the Partridge Family, was not the first TV mom with a job. Prior to her singing career, she worked as a bank teller, making her one of television's early depictions of a working mother. Interestingly, Lucie from the Lucie show also held a job as a secretary at a bank, making her another example of a working mother on TV. Even Maureen Robinson, the mother in Lost in Space, was a doctor, further illustrating the representation of working mothers on television. In the Lucie show, William Frawley made his last television appearance in the role of a horse trainer in an episode that aired on October 25, 1965. This appearance turned out to be his final film role, as he passed away the following March. Kathleen Freeman, who played a recurring role on The Lucie Show, had a notable career in film, appearing in 3 movies that were nominated for or won the Academy Award for Best Picture. These include The Greatest Show on Earth, A Place in the Sun, and The Sting.
Now listen to me. This is no time to panic. Do you know a better time?
Kathleen Freeman, known for her appearances in 9 films listed in the National Film Registry, played a recurring role on The Lucie Show. Lucille Ball, the star of the show, was known for her generosity, even on her last day when she ordered flowers for Carole Burnett. Mel Torme, also known as a guest star on The Lucie Show, was nicknamed the Velvet Fog, a name he wasn't particularly fond of. These 3 individuals brought their own unique talents to the show, contributing to its success in their own ways.
Well, I've got something to calm your nerves, sonny boy.
When Lucille Ball first met Daisy Arnaz in 1940, she had a black eye and a torn dress from filming a fight scene, but Arnaz didn't find her attractive until they met again later in the day. He famously said, "That's a hunk of woman," when he saw her in her own clothes and makeup. By 1962, Ball and Arnaz had been divorced for several years, but Arnaz was still a co-owner of Desilu when the Lucie Show began. After the first taping, he watched Vivian Vance and Ball rehearse, feeling sad that he was no longer part of the action. Vance, noticing Arnaz's tears, consoled him and said, "It's not the same, is it?" Indeed, it was a poignant moment, marking the passage of time from the glory days when Arnaz, Ball, William Frawley, and Vance were performing together in I Love Lucie. Interestingly, Arnaz never appeared on The Lucie Show, but Frawley did in 1965, towards the end of the series run. Meanwhile, Kathleen Freeman, who played a memorable role on The Lucie Show, gave her final Tony-nominated performance for her role as the piano player in Broadway's musical hit the Full Monty in August 2001, just 5 days before she passed away. These anecdotes offer a glimpse into the lives of the talented individuals who brought The Lucie Show to life.
Feel about movie stars? You ought to take over my corner when I leave. Take over.
If you have fond memories of The Lucie Show from 1962, we'd love to hear them. Share your stories and experiences related to this classic TV series. How did it make you feel? What memories do you associate with it? Your contributions can help create a meaningful conversation around this beloved show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the world of cinema. Your engagement helps us continue to create content that resonates with you. Let's celebrate the impact and influence of the Lucie Show together.
And Lucie and Ethel, this time joined by Viv and Mr. Mooney, singing and dancing their way through